Wait, where's our plane? We don't have an airplane. Welcome back to another video. I'm currently in my car, letting my car warm up for a bit. I am heading to the airport right now to start a 4-day trip, and we end up in Puerto Rico today, which is really exciting. So if you guys are new to my channel, hi, my name is Allie, and I am a Dallas-Fort Worth-based flight attendant, and I vlog about how I balance motherhood and the flight attendant life. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to click subscribe and set your notifications to all so that you never miss a video. So it is 28 degrees right now, which is the perfect weather for me. I love this weather. The only thing is that the roads are icy right now. I'm a little nervous. If you guys have been with me for a while, and if you've heard my story of how I did a 360 on the freeway when I first moved to Texas. I'm originally from California, and I have a little bit of PTSD from that, so I'm a little nervous, which is why I'm leaving my house a little bit early, just so that I give myself plenty of time. And I'm gonna drive safely and get there. So we have two legs today. We go from Dallas to Orlando. We tail swap, meaning we go on a different aircraft, and we're going to take that aircraft to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and we are in San Juan until tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna bring you guys along. I am the most senior person in the crew, so I'm going to get first choice on which position I want to fly. You guys know I'm gonna be in the back. Probably gonna fly flight attendant C because I just like working in the galley lately. So I'm gonna head off to the airport, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. We made it to the airport. The roads weren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. I did take a different route because the route that I normally take was apparently really bad. Kat actually called to check in on me, and she said that it was like really bad and that there were accidents, and I guess she was worried because she knows that she knew I was coming to the airport. So, but thankfully we made it here safely. I am about to just unload everything and then head on over to the crew room to meet my crew, and then have a safety talk, a safety briefing, and then work this flight over to Orlando. All right, gotta make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Checked in with the gate agent, so now we're going down to the plane. Wait, where's our plane? We don't have an airplane. Where's the plane? We have to go back outside because the plane's not here yet. So we made it on the plane. We're on a 320, so I'm gonna be in the back, and I'm gonna set up my galley and then give the okay to start boarding. I already did my pre-flight checks.
Got me up all night, putting things on the side.
Just so you know. And then we have 3 infants on board, 1 in 17 Bravo, 17 Foxtrot, and 18 Alpha. That's all she wrote. I'll get you a time and a word in just a couple minutes.
Okay, so we are in Orlando. We just switched planes. We just did our pre-flight checks on the new aircraft, and we're getting ready to give the okay to board and then go over to Puerto Rico. So the flight from Dallas to Orlando was pretty quick. It went by really fast. Nothing major. It was very bumpy on the way out because of the weather in Dallas. It's just been crazy. So other than that though, it was fine. Everybody was pretty chill. We had a sweet passenger bring us chocolates, which we're always very grateful for. And yeah, other than that, it was good. It's very hot. So hot compared to the weather in Texas right now. So yeah, we're just gonna give the okay to board and then go over to Puerto Rico.
She's awake all the time.
Hey guys, so it is 1:05 a.m. I am in San Juan, and I actually didn't realize that we were 2 hours ahead of Dallas here. I don't know why I didn't know that, but it's a lot later than I thought it was going to be. We have an 11 a.m. van time tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to be going to sleep here pretty soon. I took my makeup off and I wanted to give you guys a skin update because a lot of you guys were worried about how my skin looked when I mentioned it. So I think I found the culprit. I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to test out the theory, but I have been using these Summer Fridays, I think that's the brand, jet lag mask for almost 2 years. And I had someone mention that if you got it in the BoxyCharm box or something, it was bad. I didn't get it in the BoxyCharm box. I bought it myself, but it was recently that I bought it. So I don't know if they changed the formula. I tried to look up reviews on Sephora and now you can't find it, which is so weird. So I don't know if they changed the formula in my skin. It was just not having it. So I went to the store and I bought some new moisturizers with like hyaluronic acid. It's by Neutrogena, and I don't know how I feel about Neutrogena. Every time I've used Neutrogena, I've always had like my skin burns, but they told me that that one would be really good for my skin and what I was going through and stuff. So I also bought a new cleanser, a Tula cleanser that's like extremely gentle. So I'm trying that out and my skin hasn't flared up. Anyway, I wanted to just give you that quick little update. I'm gonna go to bed and I will talk to you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Good morning, friends. It is day 2 of this 4-day trip. I'm heading downstairs to catch the shuttle to go to the airport. Today we are working on an Airbus 321, so it's our biggest aircraft, and we are going to Baltimore and back. So we call those turns. We're just gonna go there and back, like I said. I think we have about an hour and 52 minute sit, something like that, when we get to Baltimore. It's gonna be kind of a long day, but I think it just looks worse on paper than what it really is. So I've made some coffee here in the room and let's get this day going. So since we're going to be back here tonight, we actually get to keep the room, but you know, it would sound ideal to just leave everything here since it's just a turn, but you never want to do that as a flight attendant because you just never know what might happen. We might get to Baltimore, we might get canceled, delayed, whatever. So it's always smart to take your stuff with you, even if you have the chance to leave everything in your room, because you just never know.
Talk to me nice. Talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes. Don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy. Make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it. I wanna see it. See how. Rewind. When we rewind, it feels so nice. We time. You, I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how. Got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes.
So we made it to Baltimore. We have about an hour and 52 minute sit here before we have to go to San Juan. So we get to San Juan at about 9:45, I believe. This is going to be a full flight. I still don't have the flight time yet, but it's supposed to be a shorter flight. So we'll see how long it goes. I'm betting that it's about 3 hours. We'll see. It's scheduled to be 3 hours and 24 minutes, but it's usually not that long. So we'll see what the pilots say. So I just got the flight time. 3 hours and 31 minutes. So I was not expecting that. I was really not expecting that. So the flight here felt really long. So I'm not looking forward to how long this flight is, but at least it's just one more leg and then we're done for the day. We made it. We are finally in San Juan and we are all done for the day. All right, so we're walking now to where we get picked up by the shuttle, and I'm gonna see if I can show you guys this whole area where people are wearing suits, and I think they test people too. Take this thing off finally. We're finally all done for the day. Finally in my hotel room. I'm in the same one that I was in last night. Like I told you guys, I was gonna keep my hotel room. We have so much to talk about. Today was a day. I wanted to show you guys what the San Juan airport looks like when you're coming out of the terminal, because they have like a whole table with people that are dressed in like hazmat suits and masks and all that, and it's like a whole COVID area. So I wanted to show you guys what that looked like, but I actually met someone that was from El Salvador. He was actually working my flight, and we talked during the flight, you know, just like small talk. But I found out that he's from El Salvador, and if you guys know, I'm from El Salvador, and we were just like talking about, you know, our small little country, and talking about beaches and resorts and cities and just things that we both grew up in. So it was really nice. So I got distracted and I didn't get to show you guys, but I wanted to catch you guys up on my day and tell you how it went. I'm gonna tell you guys, then I'm gonna call my husband and tell him everything all over again. So the flight to Baltimore was 3 hours and 45 minutes. It felt eternal. It was so long, but it was fine. It wasn't a bad flight at all. We did have a little kid that kept like wandering around the cabin, and his mommy wouldn't do anything about it, so it got a little bit uncomfortable, but we did have to tell her to watch the baby. On the way back, after we had our sit in Baltimore, my goodness, it was 3 hours and 31 minutes, so it was a lot longer than I expected it to be. We had very bad turbulence, like really bad turbulence, to the point that we had to wait like an hour to do service because it wasn't safe for us to be like walking around. And not because anything's gonna happen to the plane, but because we just don't want to get hurt. We don't want to twist our ankle. We don't want to fall on someone, especially if we have the card out, you know. So we pretty much didn't start service until an hour later. We had a few problems with masks. Some people just did not want to wear their mask, and you know, we had to handle that the way we have been told to handle it. And some people were just not the friendliest, and I'm sharing this because it's the reality of being a flight attendant. Sometimes you're going to have, you know, instances when passengers or guests aren't necessarily, you know, like in a good mood, or they're not very kind, and I feel like that's just, you know, human nature sometimes. And although it's not right, but it's just something that we have to deal with. We also had a passenger that was very scared because of the turbulence, so I did take some time to talk to him, because he came up to me and he was like, is this normal? Like, what's gonna happen? And so I had to explain to him, you know, we were going through some bad weather. We were flying over water the whole time. We do this all the time. It's fine. And he seemed so much more calm. He was to the point that he wanted to cancel his flight back because he's so scared of turbulence. But, you know, I had to assure him that he was going to be just fine. What else happened today? Oh, for some reason, I kept getting touched with trash. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my day. I wanted to share with you guys how it went. It was definitely a long day. Service was busy. We were doing service for a long time. Since we waited for so long, people were hungry, and we, you know, were selling drinks and all that good stuff for a while. So I am so ready to take my makeup off, get this uniform off, get comfy, and watch some movies or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna call my husband and tell him everything I just shared with you guys. Oh my goodness, it's almost 2:30 a.m. I have just been sitting or laying in bed, just scrolling on my phone, just doing nothing pretty much. And now I am so tired. My eyes they feel heavy. So I'm gonna go to sleep. And I'm also gonna end the vlog here. Tomorrow I'm gonna go out with the crew and have some breakfast or some lunch. We'll see what we get ourselves into tomorrow. So I will definitely be vlogging that and posting it in another vlog. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
Trying to find, I hope this ain't a lie. Cause I'm vibing with all we have. Yeah, I'm feeling what we are now. I'm laying down on the ground. All I do is thinking out loud. Yeah, I'm vibing with all we have. I'm feeling what we are now. All I do is thinking out loud.